I almost bailed on being a filmmaker. And the thing that kept me in the game was the possibility of the Avatar universe reaching a lot of people.
Well, it was hard for us to imagine what Jim was asking us to do when we came back. You know, in 2015, he was like, "Guess what? You know, he had a writer's room and he had set up all these pictures of how the story was going to progress in a span of two extra movies, 2 and 3, and when we went there, I remember I went there with my husband. He takes me on this whole tour around his writer's room, and then he goes, and guess what? We're going to do 70% of this story. We're going to tell it underwater. So you guys are all going to become certified scuba divers if you aren't already, and you're going to learn to free dive." I remember there was like a big silence in the room, and I'm like, "What is that?" But obviously you can't tell James Cameron no, you know? So we're like, "That's so cool!" But meanwhile, I'm like in utter panic.
And then what about Sam? You mentioned that this is the hardest job ever to you, right?
Yeah, because you have to remain calm.
So you're not a calm person.
Yeah, I've become calmer. But when you're underwater, 30 feet deep, you start to panic. So you have to remain calm, otherwise you're going to lose all your oxygen. It's just you're going to burn it at a quicker rate. There's something about being under there. No one can talk to each other. So all you hear is the director telling you the scene and telling you what you need to do. So, you know, it is quite peaceful, but at the same time, yeah, it's very risky and
super
can be scary, yeah.
Very scary.
Yeah.
And how do you communicate underwater?
Hand signals.
Hand signals,
Hand signal.
Yeah. Like, out.
Yeah, well,
dying.
Kirk Gregg, who's you know, a world-renowned free diver, and he and his team, you know, obviously Jim was going to surround us with just the best of the best when it came to this field, and so they had created a whole, you know, hand signal language that underwater. I can't remember what they were, but there was one kind of going, "Get me out."
Right,
you know,
that covered the technique, but to be honest, you look at each other. That's what you do. It's pretty easy to connect. So you can tell what people are thinking without having to use words. So that's how we would all communicate. You know, Zoe would know if I was ready to go or if I was getting nervous or if the scene wasn't working. You could just tell by the person's look.
Then you have a lot of gears on you.
Yeah.
You know, the power pack, that was something never been tried before. You guys are the guinea pig.
Always.
Yes.
Yeah, look in the first movie with the guinea pigs of the technique, and then it's advanced. Yeah, and then that is. I remember the first day you power packed up your helmet cam and you're about to dive into the pool, and no one knew it was going to work. And that's the great thing about Jim. He's always pushing that boundary. Yeah.
Here's the one thing that I wish people sort of heard this more. The reason why all the trouble and all the hassle is just so the actor can deliver.
Right.
He's not here to substitute anything. He's not here to take one part of us and then recreate the others out of thin air. The reason why these power packs are there, the reason why performance capture and the technology is constantly evolving, is just so when he says action, or directors like him say action, they're going to capture everything that the actor is performing.
That's why you guys are willing to risk your life to do Avatar.
Oh, it's so fun.
And the rest of the 4, right?
Crazy.
I almost bailed on being a filmmaker. And the thing that kept me in the game was the possibility of the Avatar universe reaching a lot of people with a persistent kind of emotional message and reaction on the part of the audience to maybe fight for and protect that which we're losing.
I see you.
John Landau, my producing partner, and I looked at each other and said, "We're doing Avatar."